Nothing sucks more than running out of bobbin thread while you're sewing, and you still have plenty of thread on your spool on top, but on the bottom it's gone. And you sew for a couple stitches, and then you realize there is no bobbin thread. So then you have to undo it or clip the thread, and then try to sew again. You know, replace the bobbin thread and try to sew again, so that this way it's not going to be too noticeable that you had to stop and then had to restart again. So what I do is I pre-fill several bobbins. I have them on little magnets. I put one of those little tiny clips on it so it doesn't unravel, and then I put it on here. So usually I have 3 or 4. Here I have 1 bobbin thread that is red and 3 black ones. So this way it's going to be very handy and very easy to change the thread, because you have it handy and you don't have to go winding it. And if you have a special winder, then you're not going to be able to find it. But I always keep a bunch of bobbins handy. I bought extra bobbins for this machine. You got to get them while you can, and they're fairly cheap, and they usually come as a kit. So mine came with an extra bobbin winder, which basically is a piece of garbage, and it doesn't really work. I made mine. I made an adapter so that this way, this has a magnet, so it'll hold the spool. But since then, I've gone to a different system, and I use a small electric screwdriver, and I made a bobbin attachment for it, so that this way you can wind it quickly, but not too quickly, because sometimes you'll overwind it and it'll go on the side. So, but yeah, so this is a good way to do it. I have a wooden base made out of 2x6s, and it's 3 blocks high, so that this way I got plenty of clearance in case I still want to sew things that don't require my table, which is easily detachable.